Do you want to be able to afford the best players and open the best packs in FC24? Go to u7buy.com to buy your EAFC24 coins. It's more economic than buying FC points and just as reliable. They already offer some of the best prices out there, but you can get an additional 6% off using promo code Eli at checkout.
Alright guys, we're going to be going over the weekly FUT Champ tactics. This is the team I'm going to be using. I just finished qualifiers. I went 10-0 with these exact tactics. So I'm going to show you everything on basically what I'm going to use to start off with, my backup formation, my defensive formation, and my all-out attack formation. These are the 4 formations that I'm going to be using. I'm going to tell you how to change them depending on your playstyle. If you want to use a different formation, you could just go on my channel and kind of plug and play, kind of go from there. Now, before I get into the actual video, I am tempted to use my Arsenal 4-3-3 fifth variation tactics. I've been using them in Division 1. I keep sandbagging and I don't want to get into the elite division, so I keep giving away losses or giving away wins. But I'm really tempted to use that formation. If I do, I will let you guys know. But for now, this is what I use on qualifiers, and this is what got me 10-0. Hopefully I get rank 1 this week. Last week I think I got, what did I get? I think I got 18-2 last week if I'm not mistaken, so I need to try to get rank 1. So yeah, let's go over the tactics. My main formation that I'm going to be using is the 4-3-2-1. That's going to be my go-to formation, my attacking formation. But I am going to start off with my ultra defensive formation, my 4-2-3-1, just to see what my opponent is playing. Because if my opponent is playing with a 5 at the back formation, then I will go into a 3-5-2. But if he's not playing a 5 at the back, then I will go into a 4-3-2-1. It doesn't matter what any other formation that he uses, I will go into a 4-3-2-1. But if he's using a 5 at the back, I'll go into a 3-5-2. So start off with 4-2-3-1 and then transition into any of these two. Now, when I am losing the game, let's say I am playing with the 4-3-2-1 and I am losing, then I will switch to 3-5-2 just because it's a little bit more attacking, because you have technically 2 strikers on a cam and you have 2 wingers that bomb forward. So it's a little bit more attacking than the 4-3-2-1. It's just a little bit more vulnerable in defense as well. So this will be my attacking formation as well. I have it on my defensive slot because I usually go into attacking instead of defensive. So this will be my plan B. My formation to shut off the game will be 4-2-3-1, the same formation that I'm going to start off with just to see what my opponent is playing with. It's the best formation defending or defensive wise, next to my Leverkusen tactics, which I'll tell you about later. And the 4-4-2 will be constant press, all out, you know, gun ho, getting in my opponent's face, trying to steal the ball and score some goals. All right, so let's go in first with my let's go in with the 4-2-3-1. So this formation right here. So this is my ultra defensive formation. This is to shut off the game, but also what I used to start off just to see what my opponent is playing, just so I could adapt to his play style, because some people like to either play 5 at the back, or they like to play very narrow, or they like to play counterattacks or long ball, or ball roll scoops. You know who you're playing up against, so it depends on who you're playing up against. You're just gonna swap out your formation. Now, if you don't like this 4-2-3-1, then I recommend the only other formation that you can switch to will be my 5-3-2 I posted a few weeks ago, or my my 5-2-2-1 I posted a few weeks ago too, my Leverkusen tactics. Those are the formations you should go for to shut off the game if you don't like the 4-2-3-1. I just know the 4-2-3-1 like the back of my hand, so I love it. It's one of my top 3 formations, so I have to keep it in rotation. Defensive style balance with 37-60 depth. This is old gen. New gen, up the width to 40, and depth you could keep it at 60, but you could also go up to 63. That's kind of up to you. Old gen, if you feel like 60 is too aggressive, you could drop it to 57. New gen, I wouldn't go any lower than 60. I would just leave it there, just because this formation is already a little defensive, because you do have 2 CDMs, and you can play a little bit higher up and press a little bit more, and you won't get caught on counterattack so easy. Balanced direct passing with 47, just a little bit more compact than normal, just so you can get those quick tiki-taka play in between the midfield area. Players in the box 7. This is the only thing you can change. If you feel like it's too aggressive for you, then you could drop it all the way down to 4 or 5, up to you. I like 7 just because I like to kill off my opponent. So if I'm winning, I'm not going to hold the ball. I'm just going to go and try to score as many goals as I can and make them rage quit, because that's who I am. And I don't know why enjoy doing that, but it's just a good feeling. Let me know down below if you guys know this feeling. It's a good feeling when you beat a toxic meta rat abusing, mechanic abusing type of player, and you play them with quick tiki-taka play and just passing the ball, and you whoop them and they rage quit. It's a good feeling. It's a satisfying feeling. That's just me. Corners and free kicks, 1-1. You can do whatever you want. I'm not going to go over who goes where. I go into separate videos and in full detail. I even put gameplay on some of the tactics on who goes where, why I chose certain players, how to customize it for your own liking, all that good stuff. I go into full detail in other videos, so just go on my channel and look up the separate videos on these separate formations. Goalie comes across the sweeper keeper. Both center backs stay back, right back stay back overlap, left back stay back. Oh no, sorry, left back joins in on the attack, so he's balanced overlap, so he will be joining on the attack a little bit more, giving you an extra attacking option. Both CDMs are cut passing lane stay back while attacking cover center on both of them. Your cam will be basic everything except for get into box or cross, so he can play like a quote-unquote shadow striker. So when your main striker moves out of the way, he'll just be following in on behind him, acting like a center forward, almost like a false 9 type of striker. Right cam, which also acts like a right mid. Come back on defense so you can defend in a 4-4-1-1 and get into box or cross, because when in doubt, a cutback will get you out, and that's the easiest way to score in this game, especially now since they nerfed Trivelas. They didn't nerf him all the way, but they did get nerfed a little bit, I've been noticing in game. So try to go for more cutbacks if you possibly can, and if you're still going to Trivela, try to get a ball roll first and then try to go for a Trivela shot. It's a little bit more accurate that way. I don't know why, but it works. I guess it opens up the angle and opens up the body a little bit more, so try that if you feel like you're suffering with Trivelas. Striker, stay central, getting behind, stay forward, so he's on the last defender, just making those runs at all time, just terrorizing your opponent, pissing your opponent off. Yeah, that's the 4-2-3-1. Now, my main formation besides the 4-2-3-1 that I'm going to be using in game will be the 4-3-2-1. So this formation right here. Now, if you don't like this formation, then feel free to switch it to any of my 4-3-3s that I have on my channel. This one's really good, 4-3-3 attacking, or the fourth variation that's very attacking. The false 9 one that I just posted a few days ago, the Arsenal one, I'm so tempted to use this formation. I really enjoy this formation right now. I don't know, I might use it. You can use the 4-3-3-2 I posted a little while ago. The 4-2-1-3 that I posted a little while ago, that one's very, very good as well, and I'm posting another one maybe tomorrow based off of Man City tactics. You can switch it to any one of my 4-1-2-1-2s, 4-3-1-2s, or 4-2-2-2, even the 4-4-2 or 4-4-2 second variation. I think I have this formation on there too, the 4-4-1-1. That one will be really good still as well. Those are the formations that you can kind of switch to if you don't like this 4-3-2-1. Okay, all right. Balance 37-60, same thing. This is old gen 57. If you don't like the 60, if it's a little bit too high, then you can just kind of drop it to there. You can even get away with 55 sometimes. It's just kind of up to you. New gen 40 width and then 63 depth. There you go. On this formation, you can get away with playing 45 width and playing that auto press, which is 71 on new gen. That's completely up to you if you want to do that. I'm not doing it right now because Team of the Year is around, and a lot of players do have Team of the Years, or they have very, very fast pacey strikers, and I am tired of them getting in behind, and then it's really hard to defend those cutbacks or trying to catch up to them. So I'm trying to prevent that as much as possible. So instead of my own players manually pressing by themselves or auto pressing by themselves, I want to be able to manually press myself, so that's why I have it at 60 depth, but completely up to you. You can change it up if you would like. Balanced direct passing 52 width, so just a little bit higher than normal, than the neutral area. Players in the box 5, corners and free kicks 1-1. Now instructions do look a little bit different than before, so I'll go over that with you guys. Just pay attention because I did make a few changes just to confuse my opponents, because the getting behind instructions were forcing my attackers to be a little bit too high up, and I'm playing direct passing now instead of balance, so I need them to have different actual instructions so they can move a little bit different in game. Goalie comes across the sweeper keeper because of the whip cross meta. Stay back on both. Center backs, right back, stay back overlap. Left back, balance overlap. Same thing. I like attacking with my left back, so therefore I have them on balance attack. If you like attacking with the right back, then just flip flop both and then flip flop all the midfield area and flip-flop the right forward and left forward, okay, if you like to attack with the right back, because everything is structured perfectly for a reason. Main CDM is stay back while attacking, cover center. That is it. Your right center mid will actually be your right center mid when you're defending. So he'll be a right center mid in a 4-4-2. So he's balanced everything, cover center. So he'll be joining in on the attack whenever you are attacking. Your left center mid, believe it or not, is stay back while attacking, cover wing. That's because your left back is joining in on the attack, and whenever you do defend, he will be the left mid in front of the left back in a 4-4-2. Your right forward will be come back on defense, so he will be defending in front of the right back as right mid in front of the 4-4-2, and everything else is balanced. Your striker is stay central, that is it, and your left forward is basic everything, that is it. It looks very different than before. I had more instructions before, but the reason why I don't have that many instructions this time is because I do have the direct passing tactic working for me, and I kind of want them to play to their attacking AI, and I want to be able to control them and do a lot of quick 1-2s. That's what I've been playing a lot lately, like just quick 1-2s, 1-2s, 1-2-3s, even 1-2-4s at moments, just to be able to open up my opponent's defense, so I can kind of cut them open either through half spaces with these two forwards, or do any getting behind to the striker so I can get some cutbacks going, or just any through balls. That's what I've been doing, just a lot of pass and go, pass and go, pass and go, because a lot of players have overpowered teams now, and all they're doing now is just dribbling, R1 dribbling, getting in your face, trying to press you and doing over the top through balls. Like, that's literally it. And then they're playing park the bus. So because they're playing park the bus, I'm trying to do quick passes, quick 1-2s, and then that way I can open up his defense and then score from there. Also, I know I'm going on a rant, I'm sorry guys, but I have to tell you guys this because these are tips and tricks that I've learned while I'm playing in the elite division, higher divisions, all that good stuff, division 1, 20-0s, all that good stuff. When they're spamming offside traps, play through the wings, because they will spam offside traps if they're really good at playing the game. Play through the wings and do quick 1-2s with your left backs and right backs, and then send over the top through balls, and then you'll be open for cutbacks. And like, you're literally going to be 2v1 versus a goalie, and then you can just hit them with quick cutbacks or sweat the goal, whatever you want to call it. But play through the wings whenever they're playing the offside trap, the manual offside trap. Alright, so if my opponent is playing any 5 at the back, I will play with the 3-5-2. So this formation right here, if you don't like the 3-5-2, then go on my channel. You can click the 3-4-2-1, or you can click the 5-2-1-2, just depending on what 5 at the back they're playing or you want to play. It's just kind of up to you. Just add 1 5 at the back into this rotation, because a lot of people are playing 5 at the back. I don't know, somebody came up with a 5-4-1 or something, so this formation, and it's very, 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 very annoying to play against. So I recommend playing a 5 at the back so you can kind of mirror match them and whoop this formation, because this formation is stupid and I hate this formation. Anywho, 3-5-2, I'm probably gonna have to make that formation a video over that anyways at one point, because people are gonna request it and I'm a man of the people. Balance 37 width, 57 depth, old gen, new gen, 40, 60. Leave it there, don't change it, just leave it there, just listen. Just 40, 60, new gen, old gen, 37, 57, balance, direct passing, 47 width, same thing, players in the box 5. Leave it there, don't change it, don't make it more aggressive. Corners and free kicks 1 and 1. Goalie comes across the sweeper keeper. All 3 center backs stay back while attacking. Both CDMs are cut passing lane, stay back while attacking, cover center on both of them. Right mid, come back on defense, stay wide, that is it. Do not turn on hook the sideline anymore, because you do have the stay wide instruction on the right mid and left mid, and whenever they are on the stay wide instruction, they just won't be at the sideline. They'll just be acting like actual wingers on the side, just more open, so it allows you to get out of a press when they do press you, and just send it to one of your right mid or left mid, just kind of bomb it to them, and they'll be open, and then you can you have green space and you can run forward with them, or whatever you want to do, whatever floats your boat. Left mid is come back on defense, stay wide, that is it. Cam, basic support, get into box or cross, same thing as earlier, so they can act like a shadow striker, almost like a quote-unquote false 9 striker, and get into box or cross, because those cutbacks. And both strikers are stay central, getting behind. This formation, if you do want to make it a little bit more defensive, you can put one of them on comeback on defense. Just be aware, whichever striker you do put on comeback on defense, they will drop as a defender on that side. So example, if you make your left striker come back on defense, it will make you defend in a 5-3-1-1, and your left striker will act like a left center mid next to your actual left center mid, if that makes sense. So your left center mid will move over and be a center mid, and then your striker will drop deep and be a left center mid. Or if you have the right striker drop deep, then vice versa, they become a right center mid. But yeah, if that makes sense. And now my all-out attack formation. I'm not going to go into too much detail with this formation because I use it every single week. The only thing you can change is the depth. You can change it up to 80 to 85 if you want to change it. That's completely up to you. I'm fine with 72 because I don't want to get caught on counters too much. But if I'm going too fast, just stop the video here. I'm not going to go over too much detail. Same thing. Every single week I go over the same one, and I'm kind of tired talking about it. But yeah, any other tips and tricks that I've learned this week that I feel like I need to tell you guys? The offside traps is a big one. Also, whenever you start off the game, start off offside trapping, so it makes your actual center backs start doing something, because if you don't, then you get caught on that kickoff glitch, and I hate that stupid kickoff glitch because people abuse it. So I make sure to always do at least 1 or 2 offside traps as soon as the game starts, or if there's any kickoff in general, I always try to do offside traps. What else? Travella's ball roll before Travella. Cutbacks are still really good. What else? Pace is king, so if you can do getting behind and get some fast pacey strikers, even better. What else? Get meta center backs. You have to get very meta center backs. If you can craft the Saliba, he's very, very good. What else? Keeper movement is overpowered, but I don't really want to talk about that because I hate that broken mechanic. And that is about it. Ball roll before you do any pass. That's a big one because servers have been in the mud lately, and if you're trying to do quick passes, you have to ball roll first to open up a little bit of space, a different angle, and then pass it. That helps out your accuracy and your passes a lot. And incisive passes are overpowered and people still don't know about it, so keep it between us, whoever watches this video, or if you even stay to the end. Incisive passes are amazing in this game. And I think that's about it. Everything else I'll go over in another video if I remember. But yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Good luck on your weekend league. Have fun, and hopefully future starts really good. Peace.